Good afternoon and welcome back, everybody. Sorry I'm a little late today. I got caught up doing some chores and I saw the time and I was like, shoot, I need to do the video. So here we are. Now let's take a look at our 500 millibar chart, or our upper air chart. We still have this trough pretty much right over us, with the center of the low being just toward northeast. And that system will continue to move to the east and start to lift northeast as it moves offshore. And that whole motion takes place through today and into tonight. And then from there, we are in a pretty... our pattern is not super exciting. We do have a little bit of a northwest flow regime here, so maybe we get a little bit of precipitation in the area. But other than that, there's nothing super noticeable through Monday or tomorrow and into tomorrow night. There's clearly another jet streak that's starting to come in on the west coast. We'll have to wait and see if that really turns into anything. But other than that, this is nothing really super exciting going on here tomorrow at all. So now, with that said, let's take a look at temperature. Of course, as many of you may know, it was very cold overnight and this morning, and as of the time this model was run, which was, again, pretty early in the morning, about 7 a.m., it was still just above zero. It's almost 1 now, and the temperature is just starting to creep up above 15 to 20 degrees, and that's about as warm as it's going to get today, folks. It's going to cool down a little bit overnight into the morning, but not a lot. We're going to dip down into the lower teens, 12, 13, 14, but then it's going to warm up briefly. But as we head into tomorrow, it's actually going to cool down a little bit in the morning, again to about the low teens, and then it's going to warm up pretty rapidly. And we may get close to 20 degrees Monday afternoon. It's not going to get that much colder overnight. In fact, it's actually going to get a little bit warmer. We may get above 20 as we head into Tuesday morning. And little spoiler alert, I was looking at the extended forecast earlier, and there is a chance that we have a very brief warm spell move into the area. It won't last very long, but I don't remember exactly what day it was. I want to say it was Thursday. Don't quote me on that. I saw a forecasted high, perhaps as high as 40 degrees. Of course, it only lasted for the day before it got cold again, but for those of you who have really been hating the cold, that's something to look forward to. Now let's move on to wind. Now we have the wind charts up here. Again, this is the maximum wind of all of the model runs put together. So odds are you're not going to see winds this strong, but as we head through the day today, we might see winds around 15 miles per hour, probably more likely going to be closer to 10. Then they're going to calm down as we head into the evening, and overnight, a little bit of wind is going to start to build back into the area. We may actually see some winds over 20 miles per hour, but again, more likely it's probably going to be closer to 15 or so. And then the wind is really going to clear out. Tomorrow night and into Tuesday morning, it should be pretty calm. So not a whole lot to worry about on the wind side of things. And then finally, let's take a look at some precipitation. So there's still still a little lake effect going on this morning and about now too, and should last a bit into the afternoon. As we head into the overnight hours, really not a whole lot going on around our part of the state. There's this system in the overnight hours and into tomorrow morning that kind of tracks across parts of northern Michigan. Maybe we get a little bit of this if it ends up drifting south a bit, but shouldn't be anything major. And I thought I saw little inklings of something else, but there could also be some really light snow that the model's not picking up on that extends farther south. So, of course, not going to say there's not going to be any snow at all. Probably might get a few showers, so don't count anything out. But we're not expecting any major precipitation. Maybe a small snow shower or two here or there tomorrow. And that is going to be mostly in the early half of the day. So, yeah, probably before 1 p.m. And that looks to be it. It kind of calms out after that. And we're looking at a pretty nice calm day on Tuesday. And with that concludes this forecast video. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope to see you tomorrow.